You know in Japan they have vending machines for that crap, right?
How do you know
Oh man,
you saw
I've
on
never
Facebook?
been. I've never been in Japan. I think my girlfriend told me. Somebody told me.
I'm more curious about that FYP now.
Right? I
I'm
don't
not
think I
saying
want
I
to be
buy
curious.
underwear.
Buy underwear? Pause. What did you say?
No, I can't. No, I'm not saying I do.
Oh, okay.
I can barely afford to buy my own underwear. Why am I going to buy some strange girl's underwear?
That's
Touche.
rough. That is rough. Self. That was a lot. That was a lot. Anyways, next.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Affable Amigos podcast episode 5, 6? Oh no, 5 or 6. Welcome here.
6. Six.
Episode 6. That's where we're at. This is the beautiful, lovely, my lovely co-host, the gorgeous man, Mr. Joker, right over here, and we've got this strange lady. I don't know her. Never met her in my life. But she looks like she has opinions. Well, what's your name, lady? Uh-oh. Are you saying? Okay. Oh, your audio's cutting out. Or is that just me?
No, yeah, every time she speaks, it goes away.
What's an H?
That sounded fine.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
Really? Hold on.
Oh,
It
yeah.
didn't help. No.
What
But
about now?
okay.
Is that better?
Perfect. So who the heck are you?
Okay. Not touching it anymore. I wasn't touching it before, but I had changed the setting because I thought would help, but I guess not.
Yes.
Okay, no,
This is my lovely
I got
sister Bethlehem,
Thanks.
but yes, she does have opinions, and usually she is not afraid
I
to
am
share them.
your
which
sister.
I think
one
will be
of
fun
them,
because today
Bethlehem.
is a Reddit episode. And
Hey,
I think
guys.
Joker's got some lovely Reddits for us today, right?
Welcome.
Beautiful, beautiful. But before we start, how's everyone's day going? Bethlehem, how are things over there in California? Why is it still so sunny over there? It's like 6:30.
It doesn't get dark until like 8. 8? The sun goes down at 8. Basically.
Yeah, I got my curtains down so it's dark in here, but yeah, I can see the sun going through over here too.
Is it dark over there?
No, I'm up in Oregon and I have pure sunlight. Like I could go take a walk for a while.
Oh, okay. I guess not in Vegas. Losers. Anyways, my day was long. It was a long day. I woke up early. I went to my acting class. I did like a 3-hour bus ride home, and now I'm home, and then I ate. And then we set up our new couch, and now I'm here.
Oh, you guys got a new couch.
It's not new. It was just like someone put it on the street and we grabbed it. So it's new to us.
It's new to you, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys trust street furniture? What if stuff is living inside of that thing?
If it's free,
there could be
matter.
You could clean it, yeah.
there could be rats, mice, cockroaches. You don't know what's in there.
Personality.
Personality.
It's got character. It's got a history.
How about you, Joker? How's your week?
Pretty good. It's been semi-busy for my little one. You know, he's the developmentally delayed one. We've had his, like, I don't know what you want to call them, coaches or something, come and visit us every single day for multiple hours, anywhere from like 4 hours a day to like 6 hours a day. So they're here. But I mean, for the most part, they say I can just chill or whatever. I don't have to be actively there for every second that they're here. You know, it's more one-on-one with him. But that was a bit of an adjustment. But besides that, it's been a pretty chill week, trying to get a better routine about all this content. But I think I'm getting it down pretty good. How about you?
Yeah, I mean we've been playing around with some new things. We've been tackling some new challenges with the algorithm. For some reason, our views dropped for a little bit. We didn't know why, but I think we got it settled. I haven't looked at TikTok recently, but YouTube seems to be back to normal.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
But you're seeing progress with your son? How many coaching sessions has he had?
Like I said, one every single day, so 5. But yeah, even just in this 1 week, he's improved, I guess is the word. But he's made some changes to his routine, and he's definitely got more words to communicate with, which is what we want. So it's been good.
Nice, nice. And actually, speaking of coaches, Bethlehem, are you getting back into acting?
I don't know. I just wanted to take classes because I wanted to take classes and I had time and the money for it. Now I don't really have the money for it, but I have time, so I probably will keep doing it for now.
Nice, nice. My sister was actually in Oppenheimer.
I was an
What?
extra and I was not as
What?
they had like a
Are you on screen at any point?
no, literally where I was sitting, the camera was not there at all. But I was with Cillian Murphy and Robert Downey Jr., so that's cool, I guess.
Real quick, it's Killian. It's Killian Murphy.
Oh, you know what? I always get it up because it's first of all, it doesn't matter. Okay, he's not American.
Wow. So you don't matter if you're not American. Just heads up.
Here's the thing: you have a weird name. You can't get everyone to get it right. All right. Yeah. Anyway, someone else talk.
But that's cool though. That's cool. At least you have that experience, and you were there amongst them and stuff. That's nice. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I actually finally got to watch it because for the longest time I couldn't find any place to stream it. So I think finally it came up on Hulu, and I love it. I love it. Compared to what was the last Christopher Nolan movie he did about the war?
The Tenet.
What was the last war movie? No, I love Tenet.
Oh, Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. So that I thought it was going to be like Dunkirk-esque because Dunkirk was kind of confusing. As much as I love Christopher Nolan, I probably have to watch it like 3 more times just to figure out what the heck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch Tenet?
No, I haven't. I watched Oppenheimer. It's been on Peacock since like March, homie.
I don't have Peacock. I don't pay for any services. I use my girlfriend's
Okay.
Netflix. I use my sister's. I use my sister's Hulu. I use my brother's Amazon Prime, and I think I use and then I think I use their Disney Plus too. You know what I have?
Oh yeah,
YouTube. It's free. YouTube is free. So
understandable. Yeah, no, even that I pay for the premium because the boys don't have patience for ads, and then my lady, we tried it out for a while, and now she doesn't have patience for ads, so I pay for the YouTube premium.
I mean, we grew up on ads, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, it gives me a
Before we
breather. You
couldn't
know,
skip the
I could chill out
Yeah.
and look at my phone for a minute. You know.
Yeah, give me some time to pop something in the microwave, dig through the fridge, snack a little bit. So, but yeah, speaking of having too much time and not enough money, that has been my life for the past like month, basically. But this week is actually pretty good because I am going to be starting a new job here. Finally, I'm going to be I will once again be a contributing member of society through the giving of food and nourishment. So,
Why? What's your job?
I'm going to be an assistant manager at a restaurant over here in Vegas. So,
Ooh.
yes. I won't divulge too much information, but when you guys come out here, hopefully I'll be able to treat you guys to some free food, and we'll be able to do it up because I think my sister,
Ever treat us with free?
all of you guys can. What's that?
You only ever really treat us with free food, and that's because it's free for you because you use your points.
Yeah,
Like
I have a lot of comp points.
the food, it just so happens to be free, and you're giving it to us. So
At least he's like thinking about you guys and planning ahead.
Yeah.
true. I can't
That could have been free food for me. Okay.
sorry. Okay.
Okay. Before we move on, we'll have to take a timeout. Bethlehem, you're still cutting out here, audio wise.
Okay. For how long?
It's like every time you speak, we hear you for like 1 second, and then it goes away, and then you come back.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Is that better?
I guess. Say something long. Say one of your lines or something.
To be or not to be, question whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of struggling, and by opposing end them to die, to sleep no more, and by asleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, must give us pause. Fast you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, may all
Okay,
my
the pause. Thank you.
all right.
It sounds a little bit better. What did you do with your audio?
I turned off my Wi-Fi, so because Spectrum kind of sucks, so I feel like it'd be better this way.
Okay.
Yeah, that was going to be my next suggestion.
Yeah, open up as much internet connection as you have. So tell Michael to get off the internet.
I think he's playing like Magic or something, so I can't really say that.
Michael plays Magic? I love Magic.
We're actually going to MagicCon in Vegas.
What? There's a MagicCon in Vegas?
Yeah, it's like the end of October.
Oh, dang.
I think it's like the 27th through the 29th, 28th. I don't remember. It's a weekend.
Okay. Well, okay, let's get back. We'll get back into the podcast now since we took a quick time out. We had some technical difficulties, but you started talking about the MagicCon in Vegas, which I live in Vegas. I didn't even know about. And I love Magic. So how did you find out about this? Do you play Magic?
I don't.
You know what Magic is?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I don't play Magic. No, he found out about it because he plays Magic. Because I guess that's what guys do.
Yeah, guys, just guy things, just magic and beer, hammers and sports.
Hey.
Now I see you have that gaming chair. Do you play anything?
He actually just bought this today. Not today, but and it just came in today. But he said I could use it for.
He bought it or he pulled it off the streets?
No, it's actually like bought. This is magnetic too.
You got the receipt?
Oh.
No.
But yeah, no, this is his. So
you do play some video games, don't you?
Sims, but like that doesn't really count.
That counts.
I guess, but like, doesn't really. It's kind of like.
Do you do a bunch of mods and cheat codes in it?
No, because if I did, my laptop would literally explode. So
yeah.
it already runs so slow because I have all of the expansion packs. So it's like it will literally die if I do anything else.
Yeah. Is this The Sims 4?
Yes.
Yeah. It's an old game, but it's a chunk still. So I get it.
Do they still not have a Sims 5?
No, I think 25, 26. But it's supposed to be multiplayer.
Oh.
Like you can play online and stuff.
Dang.
Oh.
Wow.
Might be time to get back into Sims then.
There you go.
Interesting. Perfect. Well, it sounds like everybody had a great week. I'm not going to be broke anymore. Hopefully, I still have to pay back people, make sure I still have a roof, make sure I still have electricity, make sure I still have a car, but I won't be broke anymore at some point, someday down the line. But we are here for Reddit. Joker, what kind of Reddit stories we got today?
I just got plain old Am I the A-hole stories. Nothing crazy, nothing interesting. I mean, they could be interesting, but nothing specific, right? So a few every now and then I'll just scroll down just to have some saved in the bank. But I haven't read these since like the night I found them, which was probably like a week ago. So we'll see how this goes.
Nope. Bethlehem, do you do any Reddit? Are you ever on there? Are you familiar with?
No, I think Reddit is like a guy application. No. Girls have Pinterest,
true.
guys have Reddit.
Hey.
Cool.
Well, I'm definitely never on Pinterest.
There you go.
Yeah, I've spent more time on Pinterest than Reddit, but I get it.
But are you familiar with like Reddit content? Have you ever seen a channel or a video where they're reading it, reacting to the stories?
That's like every other video on TikTok.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, it's just your feed because that's not what I get. That's not what I get served up on TikTok.
Lame.
Yeah, I am curious what your FYP looks like, Jay.
I don't think I give it enough data to know what to serve me. My FYP is basically just based on whatever my girlfriend sends me. But my girlfriend does a lot of TikTok, and I always know when she has the day off because it'll be like 5 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden, just like 7 or 8 TikToks back to back. I'm like, okay, she's off today. She's just scrolling through TikTok right now.
7 or 8?
Yes.
Yeah, those are rookie numbers. She knows you don't use TikTok. Yeah. Me and my brother, we send each other like double-digit TikToks all day, every day, and then
Double digits.
I used to send my lady a lot, but then she'd be like, "I have no time to watch all this." You just sit down. So hers, I send her like once a week, but me and my brother, we send each other more TikToks than we actually talk. But
It's a new form of communication, I guess.
okay, so then my turn to hijack the show, right? So like I said, just am I the a-hole stuff? Um, some of these range from like friendship to relationship advice or just living situations. I think I'm just gonna start from the top and just go down with however much time we have. Which again, thank you for pushing the time back a little bit. Had to wait for the wifey to get home, and then we had a little bit of dinner, and then I was like, I gotta bounce. Bye. So thank you.
Literally nothing of my anything was charged, so I was like, "That's perfect." We set up real quick. All right,
Which reminds me, is your phone plugged in right now?
it is.
Okay, because we've had a situation like that before too.
Yeah, Miracle's phone died on us.
Surprise, her phone's never charged. So
So, like I said, I haven't read these for a week, so I don't even know what these entail. Okay, am I the a-hole for refusing to change bikinis after my husband asked me to wear a thong? Ooh, spicy. Okay, as I'm reading the title, I remember this one. I like this one. Advice needed. They deleted the user, so it doesn't matter who the user is, but it's still an interesting story. Okay, so yesterday, my husband's birthday. We're both 22, and he won. What the freak? Okay, so yesterday was my husband's birthday. We're both 22, and he wanted to have some friends over for some pool time. Thought it was just gonna be a chill time. I'd cook for them, etc. Yesterday afternoon, he asked if I could wear a thong bikini because he wanted to, quote unquote, show me off to his friends. Now, I have no problem wearing something that revealing when it's just the two of us, but I always opt for more coverage when we have company. But I felt bad saying no to him on his birthday, so I told him that I'd do it. So I put it on about half an hour before his friends arrived, and he was thrilled, which made me feel a little bit better temporarily. But then he asked if I could take the bra pads out. I told him I really don't want to do that, but he asked a few more times and I relented. But I was getting upset at this point. His friends come over, I'm bringing them food and beers, and about an hour in, my husband comes inside while I'm in the kitchen and says he doesn't like how much his friends are looking at me and that he wants me to change into a different bathing suit. I'll pause there. In general, what do you guys think about this request?
What the heck? Oh, he's not an a-hole at all. No, he's a legend. He's a legend. He's clearly got he's got something. He wants to show off the product. Apparently,
whack him. Yeah, just
he's a whack.
is she the a-hole?
like the mafia?
No, for real, whack him.
Yeah, whack him. Yeah.
Wait. So she did what he asked. She went out with the thong, without the bra was all thin or whatever, and then he started complaining about it because the guys were looking at her. Did I get that right?
Yep. So if I continue, yeah, he said he doesn't like how much his friends are looking at me and that he wants me to change into a different bathing suit. I told him that I wasn't going to change, that he'd wanted me in next to nothing even when I didn't want to be, and that's what he's going to get. His friends left a few hours later and we got into a big fight. We're somewhat resolved now, but I just feel weird. I guess I'm just looking for unbiased opinions. Am I the a-hole here? And any ideas what I should do going forward if something like this happens again?
You should walk out there buck naked next time.
Yo,
Just to show.
Divorce immediately.
divorce.
That is horrible.
Divorce?
Why
You
is
think this is cause for divorce?
that in the first place? And even worse, why did she say yes? That's worse. And then for him to change his mind, that's his fault. Divorce. Whack him.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like she could have stood her ground a little bit more, but I get it. You know, that's your partner. You want to make them happy.
Plus, she's young. She's 22. So, I mean, you're still figuring some crap out at 22.
How old is he? 29?
How old are you?
No, they're both 29.
They're both 29.
No, they're both. I thought you said 22.
Sorry, yeah, 22. You guys are spouting numbers. They're both 22.
Okay.
They're both 22. I'm 27.
Are you 27 already? So old.
You're really old. No, you're painfully. Old. You're so old.
Thanks.
I
Anyway, focus. Yeah. The top comment was not the a-hole. He wanted to show you off. That's what he got. He has now learned a valuable lesson in trying to control your clothing choices. Or a lack of clothing in this case. LOL, says another commenter.
So I feel like this is a weird form of insecurity, right? Like this is like he wants to show. I'm assuming he wants to show her off. He wants her walking down in the thong so he can say to all his guy friends, like, "Oh yeah, look at what I'm banging. Check out this hot chick I'm banging every night." And then, like, obviously they're gonna look at her because she's walking out in a thong and crap. And then he's like, "Hey, no, wait, no, stop. That's mine. That's my girl."
Pathetic.
I feel like this is one of those the red pill movement kind of guys. It's like the toxic masculinity. Like this feels like along those lines.
Yeah, I feel like if I could just imagine what him and his friend group is like, yeah, he's like, check out, yeah, that's my girl. Oh, da 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 da. And then they started talking about, oh, I would do like this, and I can't believe it. And yo, she's like really hot, such as I can't even fake it. It's annoying, but but yeah, then he got a taste of like it sounds like he got the perspective, like that sort of separation where now he knows what he sounds like among his friends, and because he's listening to his friends and talking about his girl. I don't want to say his woman, but yeah, his lady, talking about his lady, and he's like, I don't like the way you guys are playing.
Despicable. Whack 'em.
Whack.
Now I don't feel bad for. I mean I don't. I mean I'm not upset with her for doing it. She should have stood her ground, but she is young and she's like, oh, I want to. I like the fact that my guy wants to show me off, probably. So I mean I'm not upset at her for that. I mean I think as she learns, she's gonna be like, heck no, get out of my face with that. But I mean, she's still young. I mean, are they married or are they just dating?
No, it was just boyfriend and girl.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, no, husbands. No, they said husbands. You're right.
Oh,
Divorce.
At 22?
yeah, that is really young. That is really young.
Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That. Joker? Do you think they should get a divorce?
Yes.
I don't think divorce. I mean, I'm playing it up for the show. No, they don't need to get a divorce. Just talk it out. The guy obviously is still acting like a teenage boy, and then I feel like the lady, she could have stood her ground more. Be like, nah, dude, like I love you, but this is my body. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she'll grow into that. I don't have much faith in him though. So yeah, I don't know if down the line, like he obviously has some growing to do, and it's kind of hard to grow in the marriage. You kind of have to do that on your own, I feel like. So say it again.
So you want them to get a divorce?
I
Get divorced. Divorce.
some serious marriage counseling at the very least. He obviously has to grow up here first. He cares too much what his friends think. He's spending too much time listening to Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate and all of them. He's gotta learn. He's gotta learn a little bit.
Agreed. Okay. That was simple, right? Easy one. Am I the a-hole for refusing to rent my apartment to friends who damaged it? This is by Much Background 4397. Posted 15 days ago. I have an apartment that I rent out briefly when I'm not using it. Recently, some friends of mine who were going through a tough financial period asked if they could rent my apartment for a few months. Given their situation, I agreed, hoping it would help them and trusting they would take good care of the place. Unfortunately, when I returned after a few months, I found the apartment in terrible condition. The walls were stained, the floors were damaged, and the furniture was seriously worn out. My friends admitted they hadn't been able to maintain the apartment properly, but assured me they would fix the damage. Now, when I try to contact them to discuss how they plan to cover the repair costs, they don't respond to my messages or answer my calls. I feel cheated and exploited because instead of receiving help, I'm faced with additional expenses and stress related to fixing up the apartment. Oh, Let me close it out with the last paragraph. I decided to end my future rentals and only contact them about reimbursing me for the repairs. Family and other friends say I should have been more understanding and perhaps reconciled with them. However, I feel my trust was abused and that I have the right to expect responsibility from my friend for their actions. Am I wrong for demanding compensation for the damage, or should I have forgiven them and not burdened them with the costs? That's their question.
What kind of question?
You're giving sour face right now.
Because what am I? This doesn't make any sense. Should I apologize for all of my stuff being ruined by these people that I thought were my friends? Should I say sorry? That doesn't make any sense. Why are we asking ourselves this question? Low self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Low self-esteem.
No self-respect.
No, I get that. I get that, especially
okay,
because
but I thought they were going to come back. I thought they were going to come back and ask to rent it again.
yeah, they're like, it can't get any much worse. Can we just keep at it for a few more days?
That's horrible. Those aren't her friends.
Yeah, no, I get her conflict because they are her friends, and she's like, I should be nicer to them. Da, 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 da. But no, that's still your property, your stuff. So I'm on the side of no, she's not the a-hole.
She shouldn't even be out.
No, I mean, not really. Like, yeah, I mean, it is interesting why she even asked to question it. I don't know. People aren't quick enough to cut out friends, I feel like people like that who show you who they are, like they obviously don't have any respect for you at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you want to keep them in your life? What are they adding into your life at all? Like, they sound so subtractive. Like, they have zero respect. They're not trying to pay you back. So they're liars on top of that. It's like, why cut them out? Block them. Try to get your money back and then block them.
Yeah, apparently. So, like I said earlier, they're the ones that are ignoring her calls and messages and don't respond. So they're trying to cut her out.
Call the police. Sue them. Those aren't your friends. Take it for everything they got.
I don't think the police are going to do anything about that.
Small claim.
No, you call Judge Judy. Judge Judy. Call Judge Judy. Judge Judy. Steve Harvey. Bring him in.
Jerry Springer.
Bring back Jerry Springer. Figure this out. Wait, so how long did they rent the apartment for?
I think it was like a month. Let me go back. I read the whole thing. It's all in one.
They did that much damage in a month?
Mine has to take it for a few months.
And they messed up the walls, the couch.
When I returned after a few months, yeah, she doesn't go specifics. I found the apartment in terrible condition. The walls were stained, the floors were damaged, and the furniture was seriously worn out.
What the heck are they doing in that house to cause so much damage in 3 months?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, are they playing football in the living room? Like, what the heck are you doing?
Dirty.
Yeah, there's some people where they're like, this isn't specifically my thing, so I care even less about it. Like, I have a coworker who apparently has like their license suspended, but they still use their friend's bike or scooter, or like it's like an electric scooter, but sometimes they use an actual just bicycle, because they keep the bicycle inside the bakery. But as they're leaving, she opened the door and she pushes out the bicycle, and then she just like kind of throws it out there. I'm like, are you okay? She's like, oh yeah, I just didn't have room, but I don't really care. It's not my bike. So it's like, hell no. I'm never lending you anything.
Why do these people exist?
Because we don't whack anyone.
Oh my
Why?
god.
Did you guys know Jerry Springer was a politician?
What?
Oh, before the Jerry Springer show?
A politician, but he had to pull out because he had an affair with like a prostitute or something.
Dang.
Fun fact. Anyway,
He would have fit right in.
but it was older times.
Mm.
Wow. Well, Bethlehem just wants to purge, apparently. She just wants to purge everybody. That's her solution.
Tell me it wouldn't help. Tell me that it wouldn't help. Is it a bad idea? Not necessarily. It is the best. No, but it's an option.
It's an option. I like that. That'll be your campaign when you start running for president. It's an option. You're not wrong. Yeah, just everybody saying that she's not in the wrong, and it's not that hard to take care of a place. She's good. She has a right to demand compensation. Small claims court, eh? Somebody's like, seriously, stained walls? WTF were they doing? Paintball? Don't rent to morons.
Exactly. I feel like it takes effort to mess up a house like that in 3 months.
Yeah, somebody listed some options. Kids coloring on walls, meth heads throwing food, smoking, lots of ways to stain walls. Trash people are inventive with their talent for destruction.
That's true. Or they could just be greasy.
It's an option.
It'd just be greasy. I think I feel like that's the worst insult you can give a person.
That's the best line I've heard all day.
Girl, you greasy.
Real slick. The hair is just like, you know?
I get it. Greasy, slimy, slippery.
Ooh, slimy,
Easily.
slimy.
I don't know. There's something about greasy that just has. That's just.
That does feel, yeah, like that feels like an insult.
Look at it, you know? Greasy or
What was the other one?
hydrated?
Oh, okay. I got another one. Am I the a-hole for telling a mom her kid isn't special? Oh, I love these because now that I'm a parent. Anyway. Let me get a sip of water. Hold on.
He's preparing.
Because some of them, they don't like put spaces, so it's just like one giant paragraph. And I'm like,
A giant run-on sentence.
yeah, pretty much. All right. This is from Pin Leading 936. My 38 male son. Wait, what the heck? Okay, so the poster is 38 male. My son, 7, is autistic. He falls under the umbrella of getting overstimulated very easily and occasionally needs breaks from others to de-stim. We were at the park and he was playing by himself after an hour of playing with his friends. His friends had left, but he wanted to stay at the park, as it was quiet and he wasn't ready to go. Another child ran up to him and wanted to play. My son said, "No thanks," and started moving to other equipment. The child kept following him over and over, not leaving him be. I finally got up and walked over to my son, asking if he wanted to leave. He said yes, so we began packing up. A woman approached me and asked if my son could please play with her little boy for 5 minutes. She pointed to the one who had been following him, so I said no, he didn't want to. He's tired. The mom kept pushing and said, "My son is autistic. It's hard for him to make friends." I empathized and said I hope he's able to make friends. She kept repeating herself and finally said, "Your son isn't special. My son is autistic too. Why should your child's needs trump mine?" She let her son off after that, but was clearly shaken up. I took my son home and relayed the conversation to my wife, who felt I was too harsh. She doesn't think our son had to play with the child, but that I should have kept ignoring the mom. Am I the a-hole?
No. That's also a dumb question. Why are we asking ourselves this? How it's not his fault that her kid
Mm-hmm.
what did they do? That's not his fault.
How would you have handled it?
I would say this is my kid. I don't have to play with yours. That's about no means no.
I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, dude. No, it's again, you got to do what the kids want, right? Or don't want. It's important, especially like my son. If he doesn't communicate properly, I can tell sometimes by his like personality or like he has certain cues. But like the other kid, I have the older one. He's 6 in November. Yeah, he'll be 6, and he can actually tell his friends like even though they're here at our house, he does get annoyed and he'll tell them, "No, I'm tired. Please stop. Like I want quiet time." And the other kid just goes on whatever, does their thing. But the little one, he can't. He doesn't say that. He'll just say no, thank you, or he'll start crying. So yeah, that's when I have to step in and advocate for him and just be clear with the other people around him and tell them he doesn't want to do this or he's not in the mood, so he doesn't have to. I know you want to. I know, like if I was at the park with someone like this, I'd talk to the kid directly. I'd be like, "Sorry, buddy, he doesn't want to play," and that's it. We would move on. But yeah, this lady being like, "My kid's autistic. He can't make friends." I'm like, okay, it's not my fault.
I mean, setting boundaries.
There you go, kiss.
Setting boundaries is something that even adults don't know how to do nowadays. So I mean, it's crazy that your son can do it at 5 years old already. That's an important skill. It doesn't sound like he was harsh to the other parent at all, right? He just said no, he doesn't want to play, right? It's not like he had a screaming match and like threw rocks at her.
So he's the one that said Your son isn't special. My son is autistic too. Why should your child's needs trump mine? He's the one that said that
Oh,
to her.
okay. Yeah, I mean that's not necessarily harsh. I mean, looking at it from her perspective, though, I'm sure she's frustrated. She's probably dealing with things. I'm sure having a child on the spectrum, there's things you have to learn. There's probably a bit of a learning curve to it. So she probably has her own frustrations. She's probably upset. Maybe like her kid probably is having trouble making friends. So maybe she got excited. She saw, oh, it's like, oh, there's another kid who's also on the spectrum. Maybe this is an opportunity for my son to finally make a friend. And then all of a sudden, just watch that not happen. And it could have just been an emotional response. So she definitely didn't. I think it would have been wrong to make the kid play with each other. And they're like, I don't want to do this crap. So I mean, that would have been wrong. But I can also understand where the other parent is coming from. But I mean, the comment like your kid's not special.
But he could also be frustrated. Nobody realistically would be at fault in this situation.
Yeah, no, because like I said, sometimes I have to advocate for my kiddos. So I'll see the little one getting annoyed or frustrated, and he can't just say it. So I have to step in and be like, hey, child, I don't know you, but listen, he doesn't want to do this. Leave us alone. But yeah, most people agree that he's not the a-hole. Someone says, sometimes we're forced to be blunt, even, maybe especially when special needs are involved. And yeah, lots of people saying after the first no, that should have been the end of it, or he could learn to say no thanks sometimes. Yeah.
No one is gay. Everybody's innocent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Innocent would be a bit of a stretch, but I would say no one's the a-hole. It just sounds like a lot of emotions, maybe some frustration. Being a parent is hard. So, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. I think all parties are absolved of the a-hole title in this instance.
Mm-hmm. Especially if we're talking about, you know, neurodivergent or autistic children. They're a whole nother skill set. And then, both parents, or either, it doesn't matter that they're both autistic. The parents are going to have completely different parenting styles and playing with them and all that. So, yeah, the lady could have been like, that could have been the only time she got a chance to go out. And yeah, like you said, she was excited for her kid to interact with somebody. But, yeah, and then for this guy, that was enough for them. And they're like, no, we got to go. No thanks. Bye.
Yeah, and it's not like it turned into a fist fight or something. And
Right.
they're like throwing acorns at each other in the park.
Or pine cones. Those hurt.
Bring your helmet, kids. Yeah.
Pine cones would hurt.
Do you remember when you used to have pine cone fights in the neighborhood? Kids, we all throw pine
No,
cones.
I don't.
Oh, okay, maybe that wasn't you. But no, we have
Yeah.
throw pine cones like when there's no snow.
What the heck?
You
I would
know,
have discouraged it, so I don't think I was there.
okay, but we
But I would have walked out there and be like, "What the heck is wrong with you? Like,
I
how old are you?"
Jerusalem. Someone was there throwing pine cones at me. So
I can imagine, especially when they start chipping. They're just.
no, they're literally like ninja stars being thrown at you.
Mm-hmm.
With when you go it hurt. It's pretty painful. Kind of a bruise. Fun times.
These are my siblings.
Dog, are you good? I see you keep wiping. Do you have your AC off?
Well, it's because I changed locations. So
Mhm.
this other room apparently does not circulate the AC as much, so it's a bit warmer. So I feel like I'm just going to be here glistening the entire time.
You need a little oscillating fan to help a little bit.
I should but I'm afraid it's going to mess up the audio.
Just put it on the quiet setting. Just put it, put it behind you and under you so the air blows up your butt.
What did you just say?
It's an option.
It's an option. You got me there. Argue with that. That's like sound logic.
It's gonna be this episode's title.
I know. It's an option.
Who's next?
This is from. Did I mention the last guy's name? I don't remember if I did. I did. Okay. This is from Fertility Goddess 15 days ago. Am I the a-hole for installing a lock on my bedroom door after my roommate kept borrowing my clothes without asking? We've all had roommates. Come on.
Why are you writing the thread when they already know the answer?
Hold on.
I think it's to make sure you're not crazy. Because you know how sometimes you have those blind spots and you're like, maybe it's just me and I grew up in this environment. Because sometimes that happens, but people think that they're just completely right. And then everyone else looks at them and like, you're a freaking idiot. No, you're obviously wrong. What's wrong with you? So I think it's a good way to check your blind spots.
I don't think so. Just don't have blind spots. Simply just don't have blind.
See, that's my take. Like the last few weeks, we keep talking about things. I'm like, I'm very aware. I'm very self-aware and aware of other people. But not everybody's like that, Bethlehem. I've noticed,
Nobody.
sometimes,
Very, very.
like, especially if we want to get, like, specifically on the road with blind spots, you have to drive like you assume everybody else is stupid around you. So just be careful.
They usually are.
Exactly. Okay. Am I the a-hole for, installing locks? Okay. I, 24-year-old female, moved in with a new roommate, Lucy, 23-year-old female, about 3 months ago. We didn't know each other before, but we got along pretty well initially. However, I've started to notice that some of my clothes were missing, only to find them later washed and folded on my bed? Question mark, question mark. Turns out, Lucy has been borrowing them without asking. I confronted her about it, and she apologized, saying she thought I wouldn't mind, since we're similar sizes, and she sees us as good friends. I politely told her I'm not comfortable with this, and would prefer she ask me first. She agreed, but a week later it happened again. She even wears my underwear and bras.
What?
I was totally okay. I was totally okay with the story because she washed and folded her clothes, but then you said that, and
What?
I'm physically ill.
This is the run chat. Okay, hold up. This is it. I decided to install a lock on my bedroom door. Lucy saw this and got really upset. She said I was overreacting and that adding a lock makes it seem like I don't trust her, which is ruining the friendly atmosphere we had. She's been cold ever since and is making living together uncomfortable. I feel torn because I want to maintain a good relationship with my roommate, but I also feel my privacy was being violated. I'm starting to wonder what else she may have been borrowing. Am I the a-hole for putting a lock on my door? No, answer. I think you guys gave a pretty substantial answer.
No, of course not. Can you imagine if these were two dudes though, and then like your roommate comes out like, "Yo, your drawers feel so good on my nuts." It's like, ooh, like.
I always brushed off Hanes, but these are pretty good. Where'd you get them?
It's like, hey man, there might be some skid marks on this one, just so you know.
Oh! Burn
I
it.
couldn't get it out.
Burn it.
Burn it. That's just vile. That's just
Greasy mother. No, I don't need those. Thank you.
He greasy. He
You can
greasy.
I'm confused. So she said she was uncomfortable after she did all those things. Wasn't uncomfortable with the fact that she was wearing her underwear. Like that was the part where I was like, maybe I'm a little uncomfortable with this girl as my roommate.
Yeah, so it sounds like to her, she's like, now the vibes are weird. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm more upset about, sharing the undergarments.
So, but it is difficult when it's a roommate because, like, unless you got bank, you kind of need that roommate to bring in the bills. So, like, to get the bills paid. So it is kind of a delicate situation. It's like, oh, I gotta figure this crap out. That's a tough spot. But I mean, the lock sounds like the best solution. I think.
It sounds like the only solution.
Well, the only other solution would be if she's financially secure, is just to leave and move out. But I mean, if that's not an option, then locks.
But you see what I'm talking about? Blind spots. This roommate thinks it's perfectly fine to just walk into this. She's still a stranger. Just because you live together doesn't mean you're best buds. You were still a stranger. So she thinks it's okay to just walk into this stranger's room, pull out her underwear, and put them on her booty. Like, come on.
That's a wacko for sure. Yeah, especially if you don't have any sort of even history or relationship with this person. Like, nah.
That sounds like a roommate from Facebook Marketplace, is what it sounds like.
Can you find roommates on Facebook Marketplace?
You can find any
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace. I'm pretty sure they sell organs, but anything.
Probably.
Huh. Yeah, I probably wouldn't trust Facebook Marketplace for someone I have to live with.
Yeah.
People do it. Not me, but people do it.
Well, especially here in this college, or I live near a college town, and yeah, lots of people are looking for roommates on Facebook, but you got to be careful how you're reading these, because sometimes they're like, this one apartment is like, I don't know, $800 or $1,000, but then you read, it's like, it's a big apartment, but you're only getting a quarter of it because it's shared with 4 other people. So
How old did they say they were?
poster OP is 24, and the friend Lucy Goosey is 23.
Too old. It's too old. Borrowing underwear.
Too old.
I think, it's the underwear thing that bugs me the most.
Yeah, especially like not even asking for beforehand either.
But you washed it,
Yeah.
so nice.
But you know what? I bet if the shoe was on the other foot and the OP started walking into her room to borrow clothes, then it'd be a problem.
Oh,
Like,
somebody should have said
why
that on the comments. Go take her stuff.
What are the comments? What do the comments say?
Hold on. I was gonna ask you something. I had a funny thought, but then it went away. Let's see if I can get it back. No, I lost it. Okay, his comment says, you're not the a-hole. Your roommate repeatedly violated your boundaries by borrowing personal items without permission, including intimate apparel. Installing a lock was a responsible response to protect your belongings and privacy. And yeah, everybody's just freaking out about the underwear. Oh no, it's Bethlehem.
She didn't charge her phone enough.
We can pause. You can give her a text.
Well, I don't know if she'll get it. Her phone probably died.
Oh yeah.
We could do another one just us, since Bethlehem is irresponsible and doesn't want to charge her phone.
Yeah, someone's like, she wore her underwear. For God's sakes, I'd be moving out. Someone else is like, this is so gross. And the other person's like, after tossing them in a vat of acid. Someone's like, Lucy or the underwear? Or both.
Did your phone die? What the heck happened?
Welcome back. I see their mouth moving, but we can't hear you.
Yes. What happened?
My phone overheated.
Oh! Yeah, that happens.
That happens? Okay, then I don't feel bad anymore.
Is it charged?
It's literally plugged in right now.
Maybe if you unplug it.
Unplugged
Yeah, what level is it at?
it down a little.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, does it have enough juice to make it like another story?
You got at least like 50%.
Is it at 50%? It's not at 50%. But I'll plug it back in if it gets too low. I literally have my charger in my hand, so. This is going great, guys. This is going so well.
Growing pains, dog. We've done all this. Don't worry. It's not our first time.
I know, I've done it too.
I believe it. I've seen
I think you were reading the comments. They said burn the panties.
Yeah, someone's like, throw them in the vat of acid. They're like, the roommate or the undies? They're like, both. Yeah, both.
Oh, you know what? You know what would help with? It'll also help with the whole rent situation. Sell those panties.
that's
You're not gonna use.
that's so
You're not gonna
gross.
use them.
Nah.
You're not gonna use them anymore. You can even do it on Facebook Marketplace. Not gonna
You
use
can
it
sell it to
anymore.
that poster from the first story and give it to his girlfriend.
And you can be like, hey, 2 women wore these panties.
Ew.
The guys would go crazy, man. You can make like $50 a piece easy. Come on.
Tell the roommate, hey, roomie, stop washing them.
That's $100 a piece. Guys are gross. This is just an enterprising mind taking advantage of gross guys.
Are you saying that's something you want to do? Is that why you're bringing it up?
Ooh.
If I could, I would. If I could, I would.
Sell our used undies? Yeah, that'd be easy money.
Heck yes! I'll keep the skid marks in there and everything. I'll charge extra. I was like, this one looks like George Washington.
I'm gonna call the police.
$500.
I'll call him.
You know, in Japan they have vending machines for that crap, right?
How do you know
Oh,
you?
man.
You saw on Facebook?
I've never been in Japan. I think my girlfriend told me. Somebody told me.
I'm more curious about that FYP now.
Right?
I'm not saying I buy underwear.
Buy underwear? Pause. What did you say?
No, I can't. No, I'm not saying I do.
Oh, okay.
I can barely afford to buy my own underwear. Why am I going to buy some strange girl's underwear?
That's
Touche.
rough. That is rough. Mm-hmm. That was a lot. Anyways, next.
Okay, this is the last one that I have. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Spiritual Alps 3413, 29 days ago, asked, am I the a-hole for not giving my stepdaughter an inheritance? My 32 female... What the heck? Okay, so the OP is 32 female. Man, the way people write these things down. Okay. The OP is 32 female. My husband passed away earlier this year. Our children, 6-year-old female and a 3-year-old male? No. They have 6 female kids and 3 male kids.
What?
The heck?
Are they on me?
I don't know. I don't like the way people write this stuff down. Okay. Our children and I inherited his entire estate, which in total is worth almost $1 million. When he was in high school, my husband had a child with his girlfriend at the time. He broke up with his girlfriend once he found out she was pregnant, saying he wasn't ready to be a father yet. He visited her maybe once every few years when he was alive. My stepdaughter and her mother are very poor. They have struggled financially ever since my husband's death, as they no longer receive child support. They're struggling to pay rent and risk getting evicted. My stepdaughter reached out to me, begging for her share of the inheritance. I feel bad for her, but my husband clearly stated in his will that he wanted to leave his estate to me and my children only. I barely even know my stepdaughter, and I don't think it's my responsibility to take care of her. She's furious with me, calling me a heartless gold digger and saying that giving her money was the least I could do to make up for years of neglect. Am I the a-hole?
He is. Whack him. Oh, he's already whacked.
He's always... Yeah, so the husband passed away. The widower and their children got left $1 million. But the husband had a child at 16, it says, in high school.
Nah, it's his fault. She didn't do nothing. I mean, she could be nice. She could be a girl's girl. But, you know, if she wants to be a hater, that's fine. But he's the a-hole in the situation. She's just lame.
No, I get it. Yeah, it sounds like this guy had... I mean, shoot. I don't know where to start. Because, yeah, having a child at 16, that's scary. But it says like
But even afterwards,
that they kept in touch and stuff, so I feel like he could have like left something for her too.
well, it said that he visited her every like few years. Like, this is your daughter, visiting her every few years. And how old was the daughter? Does it say at all?
She's 16, no?
doesn't. So the OP says that their age is 32. They just say their husband passed away and that he had a kid at 16.
Okay, so kid's probably like
Or
16,
wait.
18.
Or maybe is it the affair kid is 16 now? I don't like reading these things. I don't like. I'm old. I can't understand this.
It sounds like the dad talked to the daughter like 6 times in her entire life. Girl, I think he just doesn't love you. Like he don't care about you.
Like you. Unfortunately, it's sad. It is sad, but it's true.
It is sad. I feel like you and your mom are probably greasy though. That's probably that's like for him to specifically say, "I don't want any money to go to these people."
Yeah, he don't
I
like
think
them.
there's more to the story that either he is a huge a-hole and he's just like, nah, screw him, or there's some horrible, there's some greasy people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like to me.
he could have just been messy all his life.
So he'd be greasy as well. So it's a family of grease. Nobody,
The
nobody's good at this.
Criscos.
Instead of those,
The Criscos. I'm John and Judy Crisco. Pleasure to meet you.
oh,
This is our
Chris.
daughter, Hannah Crisco.
What'd you think he said, Bethlehem?
I thought he said Cisco, like the internet service, and I was like,
Oh,
that's not funny. It didn't make sense. And then
Crisco, like the grease.
but it's funny now. It's funny.
yeah, your face was just like, what are you talking about?
No, literally, I was like, all right. He's like, I'll let you have whatever you want. You know.
Yeah, I feel like there's more to the story. What do the comments say? Because sometimes they end up responding to the comments, and that's when like the truth comes out.
So this is a separate thread from the other Am I the A-hole thread. So there's like multiple, but this one they have a label for the poster, and the label says "A-hole poo poo mode," so they don't like her.
Really?
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah, they don't.
I feel like there's more.
Yeah, let me see. This top comment that says it says a lot about your character that you went along with a neglectful deadbeat and still carry that torch of negligence even after his death. I hope you don't have the nerve to delude yourself into believing that your husband was a good person and a good father. In different circumstances, he could have abandoned your children like he did her through no fault of their own. Depending on where you live, his will might be irrelevant. But he never paid child support first. His first BM might be able to sue his estate for back payment, or stepdaughter. Oh, BM, baby mama, my bad. Or stepdaughter might herself be entitled to a proportional share of inheritance.
They could sue him or sue her, and they get back pay.
They're not entitled though. I don't think they.
They are technically entitled because he didn't pay child support, and she has control over his estate. He is still technically, I think, would be responsible to pay child support.
No, but I thought they said after he died, they stopped receiving child support. So that means they were getting child support at some point, right?
I think they'd still have to pay it, and if they don't, they should. I'm determined.
Yeah, they struggled financially ever since my husband's death, as they no longer receive child support.
Oh, she's a hater.
She was. They were getting paid child support. What side are you on, Bethlehem? I can't tell.
I'm on nobody's side. No, okay. I'm on the first lady side with the 16-year-old daughter. I was on
so the baby mama, the high school baby
I'm
mama.
on her side. I was on this other lady's side, and then more information was shared. I don't like her anymore. She's not a girl's girl. She's a hater.
Yeah.
All right.
She,
She probably
yeah,
whacked.
it does sound a little bit greedy. I agree, but I don't know. I mean, I understand where the mother is coming from. Like the OP, it's like they don't know that person. They have technically no relation to them, even though that was her husband's. Yeah, so that's why she calls her stepdaughter throughout. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like money you could share. There's plenty to share, right?
I don't know. I don't. How many kids were there? Well, we didn't figure out how many kids there were, right?
I can't figure it out because the way people write this stuff.
Does it say 6M?
Yes, it says our children 6F 3M.
Okay, so that's a 6-year-old girl and then a 3-year-old boy. So they got 2 kids.
Okay, so you don't need $1 million for 2 children.
That's true. I don't know. Times is tough.
They ain't that.
$1 million don't get you as far as it used to. I don't know. For me, this all depends on the characters of the woman and the baby mama and the child. The baby mama and the child are greasy. They don't deserve nothing. If they're like, man, I've been working 80-hour weeks and I can barely stand, and my baby she eating dog food, and please just give her some hand, and then the wife is like, nah, screw y'all.
She's like, peasant, bye.
We're going to Erewhon. Then, okay, yeah. Maybe at that point, I get it. But I don't know enough about these people to make a sound judgment. I'm gonna say that.
I mean, I feel like this is a whole messy family too. Because I mean, why are you posting on Reddit about this? Just fix your own problems.
She has the money for a therapist. She's got money, so she could have asked anybody to the internet. That's a little stupid.
Actually, wait. So if the kids
In
are
my
6 and
opinion.
3, what is she gonna do with $1 million? Because it's not like the kids are gonna be out buying cars and stuff. Just buy them some food.
Yeah, who knows how I don't know, financially conscious she is.
Yeah, she probably went out and got like a few mani pedis, bought herself a new Ferrari or something.
She would still have so much money left over.
That's true.
Like a ridiculous amount.
That's true. I mean, she could be. Maybe it's for the kids' college fund. You don't know.
She would still have money left over. She would still have money left. Where are they going? Berkeley? Harvard? She's still have money left over. And that's 2 kids. She can take care of a third. It's not a big deal. Selfish.
She's probably gonna get remarried too. Anyway, these kids are young.
Whacker.
Hey, actually, you know what? $1 million. What's her? What's her app? What's her IG?
Spiritual Alps 3413.
Oh, let me. Yo, what's up, girl?
She $1 million on you.
Just give me $250,000. I'm good.
Listen here, woman. Mr. J, he's not just your typical stepdad. He's the dad that steps up. So give him a chance.
Exactly. I gotta buy some new underwear here. Come on.
You sound like the man at the gas station. Please stop.
Me or
What
Jay?
gas stations you going to?
Him.
Oh, okay.
He needs underwear. That's like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you
It's the heat. It's the time of day.
serious?
Well, for the record, only one of us has been mistaken for a homeless person.
Mr. Beast isn't homeless.
I literally just woke up and I just got off this bus, and a lady offered me food at like a Jack in the Box or something. I literally just woke up. You know how offensive that is? I literally been like focused on what was happening. It was like a 4-hour bus ride.
No, but then we were like, man, that's kind of messed up. And then we saw the picture of what she was dressed in. We're like, oh, okay, that makes
I need
sense.
that picture. We got to put it on the show. Right there.
That's so rough. Who is going? I'm in pajamas. Okay, who's going on the bus in anything else other than pajamas? I'm sorry that it's cold on the bus and I want to be comfortable. Is that a crime? I didn't realize. So, that's fine, man. It's fine. I'm over it. I hope.
I mean, you said 4 hours. I get it. I understand.
Exactly. See, some people are just like, they have no sympathy for me. And it'd be your own fun.
I go pajamas on the airplane too. I want to be comfy.
That's what I'm saying. That's how you're supposed to dress. You can
Back then, they used to wear like suits. We're going on a plane, guys. You got to wear your, got to Steve Harvey it up.
Steve Harvey it up. I'm gonna use that. So,
I added some new Urban Dictionary terms. Just greasy and Stevie Harvey it up.
you're gonna add those to Urban Dictionary? Can you please?
I'll add them.
You got to copyright them. Yeah, copyright.
Drew's about to pass out from heat stroke. He's down himself. I watched color in front of my eyes.
And this water ain't cold at all. Like this water is like warm.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, how's your fridge situation?
So I took it out of frame, but normally right about here I keep a little hair dryer, so that way I can defrost my freezer every 2 weeks. So I pull the panel back from the freezer, I stick the hair dryer in there, and I keep it up blowing for like 20-30 minutes, so that way it defrosts all the ice.
Still? Oh man, we got to get you in contact with this lady Stat. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The struggle, dog.
That lady on her alone.
And then Bethlehem. And so it was you that discovered our TikTok for the first time.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny is I saw it and I was like, oh, Jordan didn't say anything about this. Let me go be supportive. And I drop it in the group chat for everyone to see. It said, hey, look, nice. He's out here. He's working. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a secret. Who set up the account?
I did.
Yeah.
You did? He did?
Yeah, I did.
He set up the TikTok?
Yeah.
Did you put in your phone number?
I think so, but it says,
why.
do you want to sync contacts? And I'm like, no, I don't.
No, but it still uses your phone number to find people that you know.
Mhm.
Oh.
So
Okay, well, it opened up the floodgates because now our coworkers are finding us. Oh, I got other family members finding us. Like, oh, crap. Well,
next time use a fake.
can't talk crap about them right now.
Was that your plan before? Dang. I missed out. Bad. Next time. Don't worry. Someone somewhere will make, I'm sure.
Now, have you actually watched any of our stuff?
I have. Yeah, I have. I watched your text here. I'm glad you guys changed the name because I legitimately got to put a name. I just thought you guys like didn't put it up and was just like, they know they could change this, right? And you guys kept saying, "Oh, that was on purpose." Oh, my bad. So I'm glad you changed.
Me too.
Yeah, it was a working title. It sounded like a good idea at the time, and then, but even YouTube hated it. Spotify hated it. They're like, we're not even gonna let you type this into the bar. It's like, okay.
Who came up with that?
They're like, it has to be real. I did kind of. Yeah, mostly.
It was a collaborative effort.
Well, I told them it's something that I've used before. Whenever I get like custom things, I put your text here because I thought it was funny. But then we were like, hey, we could, have it be interactive for the audience. Our audience of 2 people, which was just him and I.
You should have kept that to yourself. That's rough.
I was optimistic. Okay.
We thrive. We want to be transparent with our audience here.
You guys are the audience. I'm confused.
Well, now we have audience, somewhat.
You're welcome. All me right here.
Do you have any socials or anything? Do you have I don't know. I've seen you. Don't you have a YouTube channel? You have a YouTube channel too, don't you?
Yeah, when I was like 18, 17, I should have kept it going. I could have been famous. I'm so upset. I could have been so rich, but I got a lot of
on Oppenheimer.
1,000 views, and I was like, I've done all I can. I have peaked, and I gave up. So no more.
Lucky, we're still in double digits.
You're in double digits. Oh, I mean, what? You guys got me on the show now, so hopefully that helps. You're welcome. They'll be cutting out left and right, but it is what it is,
Well, I'm hoping because Riverside usually fixes things on their end, so I'm hoping the audio thing won't be an issue there. But yeah, I am gonna put you on the thumbnail. Aww.
Can you still be on the thumbnail?
Yeah, actually, yeah. We'll bring them in with women and cats. That's aw.
She's so mad right now. Hi.
I actually have a history of taking advantage of my siblings for profit.
Yeah.
You guys remember when we had the lemonade stand?
Yeah, we had to split it with like every kid in the neighborhood because everyone decided they wanted to help.
I know we were so excited because I think we ended up with like $200 or something like that at the end of the day. We're like, yeah, we made $200. We were all excited, and then after we split it up, I think everyone got like $10. Like, oh. And then you guys learned how the workforce works.
I said, I'm glad instead of going out and having fun like a normal kid, we did that instead.
Yeah, entrepreneurial mindset. That's why we're all rich.
It paid off in the end.
My parents got mad at me because I went to my sister, was like, hey, you guys put on something cute so that way the customers come in. And my dad's like, hey, could you stop pimping out your sisters, please? I was like, trying to make profit here, Dad. Trying to make some money.
We knew the value of $1 back then, What happened?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I was teaching lessons. Just like how I taught you how to ride a bike.
You didn't teach me how to ride a bike, so stop lying to people that taught me how to ride a bike. You put me on a bike and pushed me down. That was the bike. All right? I taught myself how to ride a bike after watching. You did absolutely nothing to traumatize me. All right?
I taught you not to lift your feet from the pedals.
Don't rewrite history. You tied me. All right? Anything. You tell me never to ask you for help ever again.
Did I say that?
Yep. I figured it out. I learned it young.
Life lessons.
Life lessons. Well, we are coming up to our hour here. Bethlehem, do you have any socials? Any place that you want people to follow you?
Instagram. Wait, it's just the two of you guys. I guess that's fine. My Instagram is just my name, Bethlehem Moore. So you can follow me on there and see what I'm up to. Out gallivanting. I mean, it's just so I can just text you with my Instagram if you really want it.
Well, we'll put it up there, and then you can keep us. Are you going to start doing some acting stuff at some point?
I don't know. It depends. They have a showcase like in January, so I'll see if I do it or not. So to be determined. If you see me, you see me. If you don't see me on TV, I just didn't make it. I was broke. It happens. You know what? And I'll accept it. It is what it is. So we'll see.
But you can catch Bethlehem on Oppenheimer. She's right there next to Cillian Murphy.
Hey.
Absolutely not.
Best buds with him.
Yeah, I'm in the cutscene, actually, that you guys won't see. So thanks. It was a pleasure.
You still got paid for it. You're fine.
That's true. Money's money.
Joker, any final words from you? Any last words?
Have a good weekend, and Bethlehem, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I feel like we're running out of siblings. I don't know if my siblings want to be on, but I like having yours on.
I've got too many siblings. I don't know if I'll run out. Bethlehem, would you be willing to come back for another episode?
Sure, I'll try to come back with audio that works.
Yes, that'd be ideal. We'll get you a mic or something.
Too kind.
But until then, thank you for watching the Affable Amigos podcast. I've been Jordan. He's been Joker. She's been Bethlehem. All of y'all have an incredible night. Adios.
Nice.
You gotta high five the camera. Ah!